YouTube, it's your boy Carter TV. You know I'm back with the series part 2. This story is about a girl. Her name is Sabrina. Sabrina Hendricks, aka 47. You know what I'm saying? Sabrina, gang member. You know what I mean? She's running around with the Crips. You know what I mean? She joined the Crip gang when she was 13. And she joined them due to the fact that she was being bullied a lot in middle school. So when she decided to join the Crips, she got jumped in. She ain't want to go the route of having sex with multiple guys. So she was like, fuck that. I'll fight a couple girls to get in. I ain't letting niggas run trains on me. So boom. Don't mind me, y'all. It's cold as fuck outside right now. So boom. She got jumped in at the age of 13. She became a Crip. And she also came from a family of both parents, 2 older brothers, an older sister, and a younger brother. You know what I'm saying? Her older brothers, one of them was a lawyer. The other one was an engineer. Her sister was a CNA who was going to be a nurse. Now, Sabrina had dreams of being a journalist. And, you know, being that she got jumped into the gang, a lot of that shit started to turn for her. She liked to write stories. She liked to, you know, watch the news, you know, shit like that she was into. But being bullied at school, it turned to different. Joining the gang put the icing on the cake, you feel me? So she joined the Crips, and in her neck of the woods, she lived in a nice area. There was no gang relation in her area. It's all about where she went to school at. And she went to school close to the projects. You know what I'm saying? So Sabrina, after she joined the gang, right? And when she went back to school the following week, same bitches that was bullying her, they tried to do it again. But this time, when Sabrina went to school, they was trying it. Sabrina made that phone call for the 2 girls, and another girl pulled up to the school. And Sabrina like, yo, I'm outside. So Sabrina thought she was gonna pull up with like another girl, but it was just her alone. And the girl that pulled up was a girl named Slick. You know what I mean? She was one of the leaders of the Crip gang she was in. Type shit. She was one of the leaders. And she told all the females how shit was going to run. You know what I'm saying? I don't really know how that gang shit go. But I think it's a special name for like the female leaders in the Crips. You know what I'm saying? So if you know, just put it in the comments type shit. She was the leader. She was like the head honcho, but she like ran the girls. So when the girl pulled up, she was like, what's the situation? Like, what's the static? She was like, these 2 bitches that be trying to jump me every day. I can hold my own against 2, but 3 of them, 4 of them. She like, oh, all right. I mean, the leader was like, I know you can hold your own against 2 girls. So she's like, all right, point them out. So when she pointed them out, she pointed out 2 of the girls. The other 2 girls had came around late, right? So when she pointed out the 2 girls, she pointed out the 2 softest girls, but those are 2 girls who was, you know what I mean, still part of it. So what happened was, she was like, handle your scandal. If the other 2 bitches come, I'm here. So Sabrina walked up to one of the girls, and the girl was like, she said some slick shit. Sabrina hauled off, boop, drugged her. And when she drugged her, she pushed her shit back, and the girl fell, boop. The other girl, she straight uppercut her shit, boop. The girl face almost left earth. You feel what I'm saying? Her shit almost left earth. So she started beating the bitches up. Boom. She dragged one, threw them into the other one, and started stomping both of them out together. Bang, 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 bang. Now the ringleader, the girl that was mainly bullying her, she ran over there. But when she ran over there, she didn't know Sabrina had back her. So the girl clotheslined her. Slick. She seen the girl running. She got close. And when the girl didn't see her, she clotheslined her shit. Boom! The girl damn near flipped off her ankles. I was like, oh shit, right? So she was like, AK, get her ass, right? So when she seen her, Sabrina straight kicked the bitch in her face. Boom! And her head hit the wall. And you heard that shit go boom, hard. After that, them bitches ain't fuck with her no more. She sent them bitches back to school, bruised the fuck up. And ever since then, Sabrina been holding her own. She been going to gang shootouts and shit, holding shit down, riding for the gang. She was flagging at school. You know what I mean? She was letting it be known she was a crip, and she was proud to be a crip. Now, her story take fold when she meet a nigga in school. He not gang related, regular dude, got dreams, got goals, and he liked Sabrina. Now, Sabrina was Hispanic. You feel me? Hispanic, nice body. You would have never thought a girl looking like that would be in the gang. This bitch was cripped up. Head to toe cripped up. So she met Boy. Boy was on some wine and dining her and shit. Really getting to know her type shit. And they end up being in a relationship. But she kept her secret, her crip life a secret to him. She kept her crip life a secret. You feel me? She kept her crip life a secret type shit. She didn't want him to be involved in that because he wasn't that type of dude. So she kept it a secret. They was in a relationship the whole 3 years of high school. So from her sophomore year, junior year, senior year, went to prom together and everything. For a little while, she kept her life, her gang life a secret. She only partaking in gang activities when they called her. Other than that, she wasn't around that gang shit. She was with Boy, right? She was with Boy, you know, going on dates, you know, being a couple, having sex and shit. So what happens now is they get further into the relationship where Sabrina is falling for this guy. After high school, you know what I mean? He lands a good job. He's in school also. He's trying to get her to go to school, but she just wanted to graduate and just get a regular job. So what happens now is he convinced her to go to school. You know, her cripping and being that it was interfering, you know, the crip, they was calling her, come in, put in some work, She ends up putting in work. And what happens is one of her members got caught by the feds, and they was telling the cops. They was talking to the cops and they named her. So now she had a warrant out for her arrest being partaken in a jewelry heist. They did a jewelry heist. What she did at the jewelry heist was basically be a lookout. You feel me? She been a lookout, and anybody that was trying to stop them, she basically cracked them in the head. On camera, it showed her not really doing nothing, but just making it seem, she was making it seem like she was looking out, but she really wasn't doing nothing. You feel me? That just happened on camera. Now what happens is, one of the dudes get caught, he starts snitching, he started naming motherfuckers, her name get pulled up. While they are on a date, she gets snatched up by the feds. They take her in for questioning, they question her, they show her surveillance of her being at the scene. She just said, nah, I was just there, I was scared, I didn't know what to do. I pissed myself, I don't know those people. Now, when the gang started getting caught up, they started to notice somebody was snitching, but they didn't know who it was. You feel what I'm saying? They didn't know who was snitching. Sabrina's boyfriend was like, what happened? Why you got caught up in some shit? They was questioning him. Like, you know, she was cripping, all that. A lot of that shit came to the light when she got locked, when she got arrested. So boy was like, you cripping? You in the gang? This and that, the third. They had an argument. A lot of shit started to go south for her because her shit got exposed. Now, her gang, they had a big meeting, and they were saying somebody in the camp snitching. Now, nobody was really locked up because they didn't have proof of who was who and who did what. You feel what I'm saying? They just had names. And when they looked at the surveillance, they didn't really have proof of Sabrina doing anything. You feel what I'm saying? They ain't had proof of Sabrina doing anything. When they all ran out with all that jewelry, she slipped and they left her. So what she did was fake like she was a civilian, got low. You feel me? So the girl that was there that banged out with her sophomore in middle school, when she helped her get jumped in, when she helped her fight them bitches, she was questioning her like, yo, where you was at? You been away from the gang for a little while? I said, shit. She was telling her basically, it's hot, I gotta lay low. Cops came to me, somebody fingered me. So when she told the girl that, she was like, somebody fingered you. She was like, yeah, somebody in the camp snitching. Sabrina was at a decent rank in the cripping. You feel me? She was at a decent rank where she could start saying certain shit. And the girl was like, yeah, I got the feeling somebody is snitching. And the girl slick thought it was her. She's like, I thought it was you. Honestly, I'm gonna keep it all the way told. because I ain't been seeing you around. I said, I got snatched up too by interrogations and all that. Somebody snitching. And she was like, I think it's one of the guys. I ain't know, I'm a female, I'm gonna hold my shit down. They ain't had nothing on me, so they had to let me go. She was like, true, because if they did have something on you, still be locked up type shit. So they was doing, the Crips was doing the investigation to find out who was snitching. A lot of them was pointing the finger at Sabrina when it was the dude in the camp snitching, right? So they started to disown her and shit. They started to look at her different. When they was going on licks, low-key, they would leave her to see what she would do. So she started to notice that. She was also having a situation with her boyfriend. Around that time, she was pregnant. So what happens now is she come to terms that she's pregnant. She talked to him, and he was just like, listen, I'm telling you this right now. Is either we gonna be a family, whatever, and you leave your crip life alone, or I'm leaving you the fuck alone, period. Kid or no kid, I'm not dealing with this shit. I'm not dealing with it. I got my life ahead of me. I don't want to be involved in no gang shit. So she was basically giving her ultimatum, and she was like, you know, this crip life saved me, da-da-da-da-da. She was like, yeah, look what's costing you now. Getting locked up, you doing dumb shit, and you got a kid on the way. So you got a choice to make, right? So that being said, the Crips had a meeting. They had some type of meeting, and they were saying that she was being a snitch, and she got jumped because they thought she was snitching. And in the mix of her getting jumped, she ends up having a miscarriage. The gang didn't know she was pregnant, so they left her out in the street. Somebody in the neighborhood found her, or whatever. They found her, whatever. Called the ambulance. The ambulance told her she lost her baby at the hospital. She called her boyfriend. He was furious. And on top of that, after she was in the hospital for like a good 4 days after losing her baby, a lot of them Crip niggas got indicted because they was getting caught with other shit. So a lot of them niggas got caught with indictments. Now what happens with Sabrina is she started to lay that gang shit along. In the midst of her coming home to her boyfriend, he backed out a pistol. And he was like, I know you don't remember this, but back like 4 years ago, you had a fight with a girl in middle school, and you damn near beat her senseless. One of them girls was my sister. She's like, which one? And he showed her a picture, and the picture he showed her was the main girl who was bullying her. Sabrina beat that bitch senseless to the point where the girl had a brain situation where it forced her to function a different way, and the girl needed extra help. Sabrina beat that bitch bad, and it left a scar on the family. And her brother knew who Sabrina was, and this whole time he was after get her. He was out to get her ass. So after all that went down, when he found out who Sabrina was, she came home from the hospital. He backed out his pistol, and he shot Sabrina right in the head and left her in the house. And nobody found her body for a whole month. And she died right there. Boy moved on with his life. Story of Sabrina Hendricks, man. It's your boy Carter TV, and I'm out.